there folks, and warm festive welcome back to What's for Tea. It's lovely to see you all again, and I hope I'm not too early with the intro, but this time next week it will be the 3rd of December. How did that happen? This year has flown by so quickly, so thanks for coming over again this week just to see what I've made for the family meals throughout the week. And as usual, if I've done a video recipe on any of the dinners that you see here, I will leave them linked underneath this video. So let's start on Monday all the way through till today, which is Sunday, and I'll show you what we had. So on Monday we had chicken wraps, so a very, very quick one. You know, this kind of thing is so easy to put together, and it's the kind of thing I would get if I was going out for a pub lunch or, you know, a brasserie or something like that. But it also makes a really quick and easy tea. So I started off with the wraps. So I've got some tortilla wraps, and in there I've got some garlic mayonnaise, there's Parmesan cheese, crispy chicken fillets or tenders, some lettuce, and then some seasoned skinny fries on the side. When I say seasoned, it's just salt and pepper, and these ones are done in the air fryer. These are the McCain French fries, but somebody said to me when these were in my shopping unbagging, they said make sure you don't overcook them because they are very easy to overcook, but they come out perfectly. And this were the wraps here just before they were wrapped up. So the mayo, the parmesan, the lettuce, and the crispy chicken. That was lovely. Moving on to Tuesday, we had mince round. So this was the wee mince round you'll have seen in my shopping haul. This was the one from the butcher, and you just cut this into 4 pieces, and again, really, really simple and easy to make. So we just love our mashed potato, as you'll know by now if you've been watching the channel any length of time, and that's that lovely mince round. So it's puff pastry with a sort of savoury beef, mince and onion filling. It's just lovely. And then I steamed some carrots, and just before they were ready I tossed them in a wee bit of butter. That's why they're a wee bit on the shiny side, but they were absolutely delicious. And then moving on to Wednesday, we had penne arrabbiata. We haven't had penne arrabbiata in such a long time, and it's one of my favourites. I love anything spicy. Again, you will know that if you watch my channel quite often, but I don't make it quite as hot as I would like it, so I add extra cayenne pepper to mine when it's on the plate. So it's garlic, onion, chilli, tomato, there's a wee bit of olive oil in there as well. It's all just cooked down in the pan until it turns into a sauce basically, and then I fold that through some cooked penny pasta, a wee bit of grated cheese on the top, and some garlic bread on the side. Then moving on to Thursday, we had chicken balmoral pies, and I do have a video recipe for these on the way. This is going to be my recipe for Thursday, and it's short crust pastry filled with a creamy chicken stew, and then there's haggis on the top, and then there's a puff pastry lid, and again these are just lovely. Chicken balmoral is so popular here, but you don't usually have it in a pie. It usually is just served as a stuffed chicken breast with a nice, you know, sauce over the top, but I put it into a pie and it worked out wonderfully. And we had some roast potatoes on the side and some buttery mashed swede as well. And again, this was just lovely. My roast potatoes, a lot of people ask, you know, how do you make them? I just parboil them in some water. Once I've had about 10 minutes, I drain the water out, give them a good shake in the pan, and then I just put these ones into the air fryer with some oil, but you could also put them into the oven, you know, whatever suits you, just until they're cooked through and they're nice and crispy. Then moving on to Friday, we had pork chops. So I had some pork chops in the freezer that I got from the butcher, ages ago. So I decided to use those as well. And we had some potato croquettes on the side, some tender stem broccoli or some long broccoli. So my baby potatoes I just cooked and then a half through the middle and sautéed in some parsley and butter with a couple of croquettes at the side. These are potato croquettes, and I do have a video recipe for those I will leave underneath this video. Then moving on to yesterday, we had fish pie. So this was made using that Bassa fish you've seen in my shopping haul. And you know what? I couldn't tell the difference between this smoked Bassa and the smoked haddock that I usually get. You know, there was no difference at all. It was a wee bit firmer maybe, but the flavour was the same. So that's the smoked fish and a parsley sauce. There's sweet corn in there, topped with creamy mashed potatoes and a few panko breadcrumbs. And I just steamed the Brussels sprouts. Again, once they were ready, I just tossed them through some melted butter. Delicious. Then moving on to today, we had roast chicken. So these are just roast chicken breasts. So I poach mine for a wee while and finish them off in the oven. It gives them this lovely soft texture, not tough at all. So that's the chicken there. And again with the roast potatoes, we love our roast potatoes, and these ones were actually done in the oven because I made more this time with some sage and onion stuffing, some carrots and some garden peas on the side, and then some chicken gravy as well. And again, just a lovely plateful, very, very simple. Everything I make is very simple, you know, but they're always tasty and always very easy. So thank you so much for watching if you're leaving at this point, and a huge thank you as usual to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page, to the channel members here on YouTube as well. And I've still got to update those lists, and I am aware there's been new Patreon members and channel members, but I just have not got round to updating those lists. It's definitely on my to-do list, but you know I am aware of you, so don't worry about that. So thank you all for watching and leaving your lovely comments of those that share the videos as well. And I will catch up with you during the week for a wee recipe back on Saturday for our food shopping unbagging, or back this time next week, which will be December. Wow. So yeah, you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you off soon back here on What's for Tea. Bye now.